Paolo, with everything that you've mentioned, obviously there's a lot of opposition to this plan now. But you know, here we are. The people are hearing about it and weighing in against it, but they hear about it because na groundbreaking na. I mean, talk about the process. How did we get here, and what kind of an uphill battle faces the opposition here, given precisely as we said na kung nandito na yung proseso na groundbreaking na?
Well, it seems to be a situation all around in the country where the public is not informed. There's consultation, but it's token consultation. There were stakeholders meetings, I believe, one or two, but then a lot of the government agencies just go through the motions, and it doesn't reach the public. And as you said, you try to look for the alignment. I tried to look for the actual real detailed alignment. It's not in any source I can find on the net, and the proponents have not shown it. The government also has not shown the proposed alignment. All of this information should be made available to those interested in the impacts of the PAREX and any other infrastructure that government is planning for the country, because we have to see what is the intent and what is the impact, and that's freedom of information. Now, there obviously is a lot of lack of coordination between the DOTR, DPWH, NED, UF, the Toll Regulatory Board. Of course, in the name of getting the build moving along fast, they may have been over-enthusiastic about it and failed to bring in one important thing is the public into the equation.
So what's the process? I mean, ano yung pangahawakan nyo dito to try to reverse it?
To be honest, I don't know what we can do to stop it. It seems like government and those that have pushed this project have made up their minds, and it is frustrating that this happens, and all we can do is throw our hands up in the air.
No, but Paulo,
okay, what about you?
Since it involves the biggest waterway in Metro Manila, it's the Pasig. You think it can go up to the courts for a writ of kalikasan, for example?
Yes, of course.
You're not a lawyer, but you're familiar with environmentalists. That one is possible, di ba?
Yes, of course, that's possible, and we can all band together and push for this.
You've been preaching mobility, not traffic, for so long a time, and not just you. A lot of urban development experts have been saying mobility, mobility, mobility. It's not traffic. It's not about moving cars. It's about moving people. And you've been preaching it so long, kaya nga sabi mo kanina, it's almost enough to make you throw your hands up in the air. Obviously, however, you haven't thrown up your hands in the air precisely because you're here. And yet you said parang walang options. Really? I mean, kahit TRO, walang options, walang ano, despite everything that you said about public consultation and everything?
Now various groups are already working towards that. Everyone has now thrown their hat in and supported the No to PAREX movement, and so I believe that it will happen. So it will be hopefully it will be nipped in the bud. And Mr. Ang has other things that he could spend the 95 billion pesos on. It's not as if there are any other opportunities for him. I would suggest that he focus also on his MRT7, which has a deficiency of the terminals not having good intermodal connections to the rest of the transport systems. And I pointed this out, and a lot of us have pointed it out in all along the alignment of the MRT7 is that you lack that link between the MRTs and the buses, the jeepneys and the bikes and the pedestrians. And this is where money could be spent because there's no focus on that now. And like in the QC elliptical, there's no connectivity with the park itself. The terminal has compromised the greenery in the circle. And this is where money could be spent, except that, of course, it won't make as much money as people paying toll for a skyway.